This is Forsaken. No, I mean this is Forsaken. Okay, no, this one actually is Forsaken. This is Forsaken. You solve puzzles like the one that is shown on the screen. Or you can punch the killer, which is epic. Or, you know, just get put into a wall, and then in a few moments, you're just gonna get kicked for no clipping. There's the background info of the game. Let's get to building the cool carnival map, but in Bloxburg. First, I'm gonna make the borders of the map, and then we can start on the other stuff. I'm gonna make the blocky mountains that are shown on your screen right now, to give it the OG vibe of Roblox. Anyways, time-lapse time. Now since the mountains are nearly finished, I'm gonna show y'all something cool. I'm gonna do a spin and bam! It's all colored. That's epic. I'm just finishing up the wall color so when we add the roof, it looks like it's taking place at night. I'm just adding floors to complete the mountains and to give it that blocky effect fully. Now since the mountains are finished, we can finally move on to the actual map. Since this screenshot shows these gray scuds, I'm gonna copy it with a carpet, but I just need to figure out what texture should it be. Bloxburg doesn't have the fences that are in the screenshot. I have to recreate it custom, which really should not be that hard. I'm just making a longer version of the fence because in the screenshot there's two fences, one of them is short and one of them is long, so I'm trying to recreate that. Now that the fences are finished, I'll place them and then we can move on to the next thing to build. I'm just expanding the gray squares to create more room for the next build. I'm building the ticket tower that is shown on your screen. It looks pretty simple to make, so let's get started.
moments later.
I'm just finishing up the roof of the ticket tower building, and then we'll move on to the next build. I'm adding plant pots, but with no plants. It's gonna be replaced with balloons. I don't know why, but the game just has it like that, so I have to recreate it. Making the stand similar to the please donate ones, but I'm just making a structure right now, not the details yet. That'll be done later. Now I'm just coloring the ticket towers because just leaving them gray is just boring. Now I'm expanding the pathway to make room for the giant cool carnival sign. But first I need to make some old-fashioned light poles, and then we'll make the big entrance sign. Now that the old-fashioned light poles are done, we have time to move on to the big carnival sign. But first, we have to make the base of the sign. Now that the sign is done, I'm gonna poof the letters onto the screen. 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Now we have letters onto the sign. We just need to color the sign now. I'm going to add the remaining details to the please donate stand to make it more eye appealing. just adding some detail inside, so at least it's colored and more detailed. So it's better than leaving it blank. Now for the final build. I'm going to build a Minecraft type pine tree. This should be very easy to recreate because it's just a square. 3, 2, 1, kaboom! The tree is now done. I'm just expanding some of the floor and adding some final details before I start to wrap up the entrance build. Anyways, here's a showcase, but in a style of edit. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. At 10 likes, I'll make part 2 focusing on the middle section of the map. Anyways, see ya.